Hey, you. That's not just
Hello.
directed to you, Jen. That's directed to everybody. Hey, you.
I feel like it's been a hot second.
Well, we actually took Monday off like a lot of people, which it was actually, we got paid the same on Monday as we get for every other show. So that was zero.
Zero
So
US
it didn't really cost us anything, but yeah, happy to be back and welcome to Wednesday.
I hope your September's off to a great start. I can't believe we're already at September.
Right.
Happy back to school season. Macy's first day of school is tomorrow because she's going to be a junior. The freshmen go back today.
Okay.
And the rest of the grades go back in the high school, I should say. The rest of the grades go back tomorrow. And this is going to be, I think, was trying to think back to even Riley's first days. I think this is the first day of school, the first day of school I will miss for either of my daughters.
Wah, wah.
It's for a good cause. QFC, I do some work for QFC, and they are celebrating their 70th anniversary, and they're celebrating by packing meals for 70,000 meals for local people in need. I mean, it's mega, right? And I can't miss it.
That's what you're doing instead of being able to take her to school, is what you're
I
saying.
know, but she doesn't care. She doesn't give two craps about me not bringing her or to be there to see her off for her second to the last first day of school. But you know,
craps. Doesn't give two craps.
Nope, not even 3 or 4, or even 1 for that matter.
Well, hey, this would have been my mom's 82nd birthday if she hadn't died.
Oh my God. What? Okay. We need to bring the level of joy up here.
It's
sorry.
It's good memories. It's all good memories. I know I said it in a funny way, but yeah, this is her birthday. And so thinking of my mom, and everybody else can think of my mom too. Feel free. Things to look forward to this month. That's coming up in the big show today, along with, MoPOP. I still have a hard time not calling it Experience Music Project. But MoPOP fans are not happy about a decision that was recently made.
It's not good. It's not good. The morning routine that will help you live to 100, that is good because I feel like it's very accessible to all of us.
Yes.
Our question of the day was, what technology ruined?
Thanks for participating.
So many great answers. Career lily pads instead of career ladders. We're going to learn more about that.
And what McDonald's is bringing back. Okay, all that stuff.
They're not bringing sexy back.
Why?
Before we launch into all of our show topics, tell us how your 6-dog, 3-human road trip went over the weekend.
That's true. I sent you the picture as we were going from here to my mother-in-law's house. And so, yeah, it was Dana and myself. And then we had our 3 relatively big dogs. Even the puppies that we adopted earlier this year are 55 and 52 pounds. That's right. And then the 3 that we're fostering, we just piled them all in there and headed north. We ended up in Bellingham after making a couple stops along the way. And the dogs were great in the car. One did throw up. But
you ended up in Bellingham and you didn't come to my flip-flops, lemon drops, beer brats, and jello shots party, which is literally 15 minutes away from Bellingham. And dogs
yes, we ended up in Bellingham, and we did not go to your flip-flop, lemon drop, hottie hop pop party.
Okay. How'd it go?
We did go to a cool brewery called Menace Brewery, and I since I'm not a huge beer drinker, my wife likes beer, likes to try the different IPAs are her favorite, but I just like the name Menace Brewery.
Do you have any good stories? I mean, like you had 6 freaking dogs with you, 3 of them puppies.
For the three, I guess they're 10, 11 weeks old now. They did pretty good. We had them in they all fit in a pretty good sized crate in the back of the vehicle there. And because we ended up not taking, we were going to take her big RV, and we decided, let's just take the van. We've got our new minivan. We got a new Chrysler Pacifica.
So you stayed at hotels?
No, we came back down.
Oh, it was just a 1-day thing.
We were thinking about making it longer than that, but it was a lot with the dogs and everything. And so, but it was a great day. Okay. Why are you yucking my yum?
No, because I thought that you were doing this big, you told me you were doing this big, like overnight, like road trip, like camping trip.
That was the plan, but sometimes plans change.
I know. Okay. All right.
So but I do want to hear about the pop-de-top lemon drop zippity zap party.
Flip-flops, lemon drops, beer brats, and jello shots party. It was epic. So fun.
Mm-hmm.
people like we had yard games, we had Jello shots, we served lemon drops, we had lemon drop candy, we had beer, we had brats, we had all the things. It was super fun. I mean, the drive was terrible for people because it was Labor Day weekend and
Right.
they left in the middle of the afternoon, right? So that part sucked for people. But once they got there, I feel like people had a great time and got to see the remodel that's practically done.
Oh, we did stop at Toledo Casino on the way back down, by the way. And remember the $600 I won last time I was there?
You
I
lost
gave
it?
it back.
That was nice of you, Kurt.
Yeah. Please continue.
That's all I've got. Let's move on.
Oh, okay. I wish I had a better song for this because it's a funny story, but here we go.
Have you seen the video for this particular story?
No, this is the actual Chuck E. Cheese character, right?
So, yeah, here's what happened. In Tallahassee, they have a Chuck E. Cheese restaurant there. Not many places have Chuck E. Cheese anymore, but they have a Chuck E. Cheese, and police came in and Chuck E. Cheese was out entertaining the kids, doing the Chuck E. Cheese thing, and then arrested Chuck E. Cheese right on the spot. And they're like, don't make a scene here. And even the commentators for the news story were like, don't make a scene. Don't you think you could have taken Chuck E. Cheese in the back room and take his costume off and then arrest him instead of making a scene in front of the children and traumatizing them?
Exactly. It's almost like hauling Santa Claus away to jail.
It was for credit card theft.
Yeah, that seems like you could say, hey, your shift is over. Go change. We're taking you in.
Yeah.
I have not seen the video for it. Do I want to see it?
These poor kids, they're like, oh, what's going on? And the parents are like, oh my God, what?
Chuck E. Cheese having financial issues.
It's a sight to see.
Okay.
Okay. Post Malone, I did not know this was even happening. Post Malone has his own new fashion collection, and he debuted it on a runway show in Paris.
I did not know he had one either, and I think if you said who is least likely of all the musicians, rock stars to have their own fashion line, I'd say it'd be either him or Jelly Roll. So
Malone is not top of the list of people who would have their own fashion collection, but he does. He premiered it on a runway show in Paris on Monday. His label is called Austin
Post.
Oh, that's his name.
Austin Post.
He said, quote, a new creative expression and soulful extension of his identity has been poured into this collection of his. The first collection is called At First Light and will have I'm air quoting, Dallas Western with Southwest Ranch influences. He even had one of his models ride a horse on the runway.
And he walked in wearing all denim, beer in hand.
There you go.
So when he said it's, quote, a new creative expression and soulful extension of my identity, whenever they have these quotes about this, or when they're describing, say, a new perfume, and it's like, no, there's no way. It's like, this perfume is going to take you away to the planet Mars, and you're going to feel like it's a weekend for 7 months in a row with hints of charcoal and pencil shavings.
Okay.
They have to come up with something different every time for that, when it's just like, it's just some clothes, man.
I will say it's not terrible. I mean, the outfits I saw, it was just, it was denim stuff because it's Western influences. So I didn't see a whole lot of it, but you know what? Good for him. Good for you, Post Malone, for doing something out of the box for yourself.
And scene. Yeah. I should have probably upcut it to that part.
Right?
I thought you'd enjoy the acapella of September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, things to look forward to in September. Here we are, September 3rd. The NFL season kicks off Thursday. Eagles versus the Cowboys. Then the Chiefs and Chargers play in Brazil on Friday. They've always got one of those, other country games to watch.
And then there's also college football. There's just like lots of football starts in September. I think that's what people love. One of the most beloved things about September. There's also the US Open and golf's Ryder's Cup. And then there's also in theaters. Aren't you excited about this movie that's coming out in September?
Oh, I'm going to see it. Spinal Tap 2. Absolutely. That comes up September 12th. So
That's my
not even 2 weeks
birthday.
away. Yeah. There's also a Big Bold, Beautiful Journey with Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell. And later this month on the 26th, Leonardo DiCaprio stars in One Battle After Another. You can go see the all. Why are you going to see that one? Because Leo's in it?
No, I'm gonna go see a big bold beautiful journey though. That one looks cute.
And I will go see Spinal Tap and tell you how much better it is than a Big Beautiful Journey.
I've never even seen regular Spinal Tap, so
Regular Spinal Tap.
there's a ton
New
of,
shows.
yeah, there is
Yeah.
a ton of new shows on TV. Go ahead.
NCIS, Tony and Ziva. Do you know who Tony and Ziva are?
No,
I'm going to
I
guess
don't. I
characters on
don't. I don't watch
NCIS.
TV anymore. Along with the new Office spin-off, The Paper, and then there's like, oh, my daughters will be excited about this, a new season of the Great British Bake Off. I mean, here's the thing: there's a lot of shows coming up. The VMAs are on Sunday. I didn't even know they still do the VMAs.
Right. Other award shows, Nate Bargatze hosts the Emmys on the 14th. Dancing with the Stars. It's back on the 16th. The Morning Show. You know what? That's one I should watch. That's Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon, I think.
I think I would like that one too.
New season on the 17th. The Voice is coming up. America's Got Talent on the 23rd. And also Law and Order and the season 37 of The Simpsons. 37.
I mean, that's mega.
That starts September 28th.
And then autumn is right around the corner, even though Labor Day kind of marks the unofficial end of summer.
Mm-hmm.
The real first day of fall is Monday, September 22nd. So fall is coming, and then finally holidays that are happening. The big one is Rosh Hashanah on the 22nd, but there's also Grandparents' Day on the 7th. Talk Like a Pirate Day on the 19th, and Oktoberfest starts on the 20th.
I can't believe that they put in Talk Like a Pirate Day as an actual holiday in the same sentence as Rosh Hashanah.
Well,
but
also,
they did.
I know, and there's also National Coffee Day on the 29th, which is an important one.
Is that it?
That's it. That's all I got. That's what you can look forward to in September.
All right. I like it.
I would like $1.3 billion, please.
Now, let me ask you this, Jen Pirak. Did you buy a Powerball ticket last time you said you were going to? The last 2 times you said you were going to buy it and you didn't.
I bought one on Friday, and I told the place where I bought it up in Cedro Woolley, I'm like, get ready for Cedro Woolley to be famous because here's the winning ticket right here. Was it? No, Jackie won $4. My roommate Jackie, she won $4.
How much did she spend? 5?
I did not ask her. I just said, this is the gateway to the $1 billion. Use this to buy your next ones.
Well, that's what they do at the casino and the slot machines too. It's like, you just won $1.50. It's like, no, I didn't. I just lost $1.50 because I spent $3 on the bid. All right. The question is, first of all, you've got the 1.3 billion. That's tonight. If you want to win that, go out and get your tickets. I believe before 6:30 around here. The question we've seen is, would you let AI pick your numbers? And I would absolutely.
Aren't you kind of doing that when you I don't ever pick my numbers. I'm just like, I want 5 tickets.
What's it called? The auto pick or something like that?
Yeah.
That's what I do too. So I don't know why. Some people were saying about the AI thing. Oh, no, I got to pick my own numbers. But if you get, say you get 5 or 10 tickets, do you really want to go through and fill out all those numbers?
Well, yeah. And I feel like it's the same thing, but won't it be interesting? Because this is a hot topic for some reason around this Powerball. The last few Powerball drawings is AI picking numbers. Won't it be funny if someone wins and they let AI pick their numbers?
Well, I wonder if the AI thing actually, it's completely random, right? Yes. But it does seem that there are some numbers that come up more often than others. So maybe AI knows, okay, I'm going to give you the 6 numbers in the Powerball that come up most often. Still, it's random every time, so that shouldn't make any difference. You could go and pick the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and have the exact same chance of winning as if you picked, 6 random numbers.
I think that I am going to buy 5 tickets, and I'm going to have 1 or 2 of them be numbers picked by AI.
Okay.
I'll let you know how that goes.
Well, I should go get some too, and I will have them all picked by auto pick like I always do.
One of my friends said when he wins the lottery, he's like, when I win, no one will know, but there will be signs.
I bet. Like a new Maserati or something. All
This
right.
is not good, Kurt. I cannot even believe they made this decision. So I can't wait. I didn't read this all yet. So I'm excited for you to tell me.
Well, MoPOP, which as we mentioned before, that's a museum of pop culture in Seattle, Washington. And it used to be the Experience Music Project, but it's kind of one of those things that when you come to Seattle, you got to go and see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've had amazing exhibits rather, by about Chris Cornell from Soundgarden, and Jimi Hendrix was in there for a long time. So here's the deal: the exhibit is called Nirvana: Taking Punk to the Masses, and it's been at the Museum of Pop Culture for the past 14 years, and they're taking it out.
I mean, are they keeping some of it? I mean, it's like a whole tribute to grunge music started here pretty much by Nirvana.
Right. You go if you see in the exhibit, it's got all the cool Nirvana stuff, Kurt Cobain's clothing. Some he's always wearing the sweaters on stage, or the one sweater with the cigarette burn in it. I don't know. It's got the instruments that the band used on tour. So the announcement from MoPOP was the exhibit is being removed, quote, to make way for a future exhibition exploring the myriad of music scenes and musicians of the Pacific Northwest across decades and genres. Now, I thought that's what MoPOP already was. Here's a bunch of, I mean, so because you've got artists like, I mean, obviously Heart, you've got the grunge, several grunge artists. You've got Heart. You've got even back to whoever's saying Louie Louie, like the whatever men, Kingsmen, I think.
And we got Jimi Hendrix.
Right. So it says Nirvana and the legacy of grunge have always been at the heart of MoPOP, and that will never change. Nirvana fans, guess what?
It will never change. It's the exhibit's closing down.
Exactly.
It's changing.
They put this up on, by the way, the last day is Sunday. This is, so you've got 6 more days, basically 7 if you count today, to go and see this if you haven't already. When they mentioned this on social media, people said they didn't like it. What's up?
You got 5 days.
5 days.
Wednesday,
oh, that's right. It's Wednesday.
Friday,
Sorry.
Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
Jeez, I was thinking it was Monday. Here's a response after they posted this on social media. Quote, "What a profound lapse of judgment among whoever made the decision to close this exhibit. Imagine if the National Archives decided to put the Declaration of Independence in storage to make room for some new exhibit. See how ridiculous that sounds." So comparing the Nirvana exhibit to the Declaration of Independence might be a bit of a stretch, but I agree. And you know what? Or at least there should be a grunge exhibit, like you said.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They could have spun that way better for their PR. Like, don't announce in a Seattle museum dedicated to music that you're taking away Nirvana. Put it in a different little corner, condense it something. I don't know what, but you could have handled that a lot differently.
But maybe sneakily they're pulling the Cracker Barrel thing, where it's like, what, we're gonna close this down, and then there's a whole people are just raging about it. Say, you know what, we'll keep it after all.
They're cracker barreling
it. Do we just come up with a new word?
Yes, I love it.
They're crackle barreling. Although I don't know that Cracker Barrel actually did that on purpose. That
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
They ended up getting a ton of free press from it. So go see that exhibit before it goes away.
Ooh, I love this country
song. Why are we playing Chicken Fried?
McDonald's is not bringing sexy back, but they're bringing back extra value meals.
Just because you said it a second time doesn't make it less of a groaner.
Pretty good.
All right. So I didn't know. So what they have at McDonald's is like, the $1 menu, or you buy one, get one for $1, right?
Or that's how it worked. I thought it was just $1.
No. Okay. The value,
I never knew they got rid of their extra value meals.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. But it turns out in 2019, right around when the pandemic happened, they stopped doing the extra value meals, but they have been doing the things like you said, where it's usually buy one chicken sandwich, get one for $1, buy a double cheeseburger, get one for $1. But apparently the actual extra value meals are on their way back starting September 8th, which is what, next Thursday? Yeah.
Oh, let me look. Hold on.
No, Monday.
It's Monday?
I think Monday. If this is the 3rd.
Yeah, Monday.
Okay. You're going to have options like $5 sausage, egg and cheese McGriddle meals, and $8 10-piece chicken McNugget meal. So this is the meals, I guess, are with fries or hash browns and a drink.
Yes.
Other meals, sausage McMuffin with egg, sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles. There's a lot. Egg McMuffin, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, Big Mac, 10-piece chicken McNuggets, and any variety of quarter pounder burger or McCrispy sandwich, which will save customers 15% compared to purchasing the entree, fries, and a drink separately. Now, I know some time has gone past since I worked at McDonald's when I was 16. A little bit of time has passed since then.
Yes, a little bit.
But I still get shocked when Dana and I'll hit a drive-through and come out and it's like $27.
Yeah. That's cheap too. If you're walking away from a drive-through at $27, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. So I didn't know it was that good. But that is the deal. If you're excited about that.
All right. There you go.
One more thing. I don't know. And this is just for you. Well, it's for everybody to know. If you live up in the North End, like Jen and I do, across from the Fred Meyer in Mill Creek.
Like at Murphy's Corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had on the one corner, there's Lowe's. And then the other corner, one of the corners had a strip center in it with like the bicycle shop and everything.
Yeah.
They tore that down, flattened it, and rumor is it's going to be a Chick-fil-A.
Shut up. Seriously?
Which means we're going to have police out there directing traffic if it's like any of the other Chick-fil-A's we've had here.
Damn it, I wish it was going to be an In-N-Out.
It's not going to be an In-N-Out. Chick-fil-A is way better than In-N-Out.
Okay. I don't know. Okay.
Or as my mom used to call it in honor of her on her birthday, she used to call it Chick-a-Phil, which I loved.
Chick-a-Phil.
You guys want to go to Chick-a-Phil?
Chick-a-Phil.
Absolutely, Mom.
Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine.
Morning routine that will help you live to be 100 years old.
I love this because it's easy. We can do this. So this is a morning routine that will help you live to 100. If you roll out of bed and made coffee, that's actually a good thing. Here's what you're supposed to do. There's 7 easy steps. Drink a glass of water because hydrating right away sets you up for the day, right? Helps you with digestion, supports metabolism, all the things.
Right.
Eat a nutrient-dense breakfast. Things like yogurt, oatmeal, berries, and nuts are great choices. You need fiber and you need protein, but not too much meat, okay?
And it says stretch your body, which actually this is easy to do. It says you don't necessarily need a grueling workout. Even just stretching or taking a brisk walk can do wonders. I love stretching. I should love yoga, but I don't.
Here's the thing about the taking a brisk walk. Getting morning light is so good for you. Like there's so much research that says go get morning light. It helps your sleep patterns. It helps your energy. It helps all the things. Which
is difficult to do in the Pacific Northwest in the fall and winter time. But I have one of those. They have those lamps that are supposed to emulate sunshine.
It's not the same.
I know.
Get outside. Even though the sun isn't out, you're still getting natural light. And that's really what it's all about. Okay. Practice or activate your nervous system. I've been seeing a lot of this on social media. Like, I don't know what it's called. Vagal tapping, like where you're tapping where your lymph nodes are. Somatic body tapping, basically tapping your body with your fingers for a few minutes to wake up your nervous system.
How about, and this is again, the 7-step plan. Do the morning routine to help you live to be 100. Number 5 on this list is practice mindfulness. Take a few minutes to meditate or do some deep breathing. It can help lower your baseline stress level to start the day. Dana does that every morning for about a half an hour.
Does she really? What does she do?
It's a combination of different things. It's the intentions. It's her intentions is what it is basically. I'm not a part of it. It's her own thing. She goes in the other room and does it. And there's candles lit. And I guess they proclaim their intentions for the day. And
well, that's number 6 on the list is set intentions. So practice not mindfulness, then set your intentions to take a few minutes to think about what you want to accomplish and focus. It'll help you stay focused and be more productive for the day. And then finally, Kurt, probably favorite thing on the list, step number 7.
Enjoy your morning coffee in a delicious Starbucks from London mug.
That's awesome.
Or any other mug.
They say more and more research shows it's good for us. Was a study in November that found that it helps promote good bacteria in your gut. And if you don't want the caffeine, even decaf works. There you go. 7 steps to make you live to 100.
We should probably jump to the question of the day, don't you think?
I don't know.
Are we getting short on time?
I haven't had the little 10-minute mark pop up yet.
All right, here we go. Let's just do this this next little deal you wanted to talk about.
Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant the question of the day, like we're ending.
No. Let's do question of the day now.
Yeah, let's do that.
The question of the day from, last Friday was, what do you think technology has ruined? Right? And this is not really something that the technology ruined, but when you think about the things that used to happen that don't anymore, and young people these days won't even know the terror of calling up a girl that you wanted to ask out and having their dad answer the phone, and you had to say, "Hey, can I talk to Jill, please, sir?"
I love the answers that people came up with. What did technology ruin?
Marilyn said family time. Tiger said technology ruined teenagers in general.
A lot of this. Jan said conversation. It ruined conversation. Stacy said, what didn't it ruin? Kim said children creatively playing. Amen on that.
Yeah. When you're growing up, you could take a stick and a rock and you could make something with it. Ina, in-person meetings. Of course, they don't happen so much anymore. And Stephen Lane along the same lines, face-to-face communication. Connie said social skills, which is partially true. Remember we did a story a long time ago about how it was like young people going into, I think it was job interviews that are just clueless about how to answer some of these very simple questions. Yeah.
Corey said connecting personally with people, having a good long conversation about life events. Dan said technology killed the radio star.
Thank you, Dan. There's some truth to that. That's why we're here. Anne said technology ruined the ability to spell on my own. I was a strong speller growing up. As I told you, I won the district, not the state spelling bee when I was in 5th grade. But yeah, it's nobody needs to know how to spell anymore.
No. 17 a.m. Oh, hi, Siri. Heidi said, well, let's see. Jen said communication. Heidi said my ability to think straight. Jason said our youth. I love this one. Jeff said trivia night.
Yeah, you know what?
Technology ruined trivia night.
Yeah, because you got to watch out for people on their phones and trying to sneak and answer the question.
You got to watch out for cheaters.
Tracy said technology ruined relationships. Anne said honest communication with truth, kindness, and innocence. And Melissa says, you know what technology ruined? Memory. Lose or break your phone, you have no idea what your family or friends' numbers are. I know one phone number. 2, I know my wife's phone number, and I know one of my sister's phone numbers. Everything else, if my phone's gone, that's it.
I probably know 10 phone numbers.
I think I know yours too.
I hope so. Mine's pretty easy.
Okay, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Eric says technology ruined the rotary phone, the abacus, newspapers, typewriters, tape recorders, and more.
Connie said trust, truth, and critical thinking, and Laurel said jobs.
What else did technology? Yeah, Cheryl with community technology ruined. Pat says, is that your Pat? The ability to read a map and get anywhere without GPS.
No, my Pat said that technology has ruined society.
All right, good answer. Jennifer says technology ruined my radio station. I think she might have been talking about Star 101.5.
Yes.
And Marilyn says technology has ruined family time.
Yeah, because people are on their phones and they don't, get together and play board games as much anymore. They're playing video games on their phones or on their computers.
Have you ever sat down and tried to do the thing where you're at dinner and you got to not turn your phones off, but turn them upside down or whatever?
Yeah.
And don't touch your phones.
Have them at the table.
What's that?
You shouldn't even have them at the table.
Do you do that at home?
I try to.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for participating. We will have a brand new question of the day coming up in about 9 minutes and 19 seconds. You see that?
Yep.
Take this job and shove it. Ain't working here no more.
So there's this thing that's going around that's like The Gen Zers are trading in the career ladder, the traditional career ladder, for career lily pads.
That lily pad doesn't sound like there's a lot of upward movement there.
For decades, people have talked about climbing the corporate ladder, but apparently Gen Zers are rejecting that. Instead, they prefer the career lily pad. One of the experts explains it like this: we've traded the rigid ladder for the lily pad, a path where we can jump to whatever opportunity fits us best at the moment.
Oh,
In
okay.
the long run, that kind of flexibility is more sustainable, more realistic, and better suited to today's workplace realities.
That makes sense. Actually, that's a lot better than my explanation. You know, my father, I don't know about your parents, but my dad, his first job was at Procter and Gamble, and then he retired from Procter and Gamble. He was there for 35 years.
I mean, yeah, I was at the radio station for 30 years. It doesn't pay off. I mean, they even say job jumping pays you more money. When you move jobs, you get paid exponentially more than you would by just a promotion in the same company. If I could do things differently, I would move around more.
I would not have done that at all. I did move around from, you know, Dayton, Cincinnati, Detroit, out here. But once I got here, it's like, I like it here. I like the people I work with. I like my boss. You know, could I make a little more money going someplace else? Probably, but I liked it where I was.
I think, yeah. I mean, I think my regret is not moving out when our favorite boss moved.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's true. All right.
Gen Zers are the ones that have the most side hustles. So there was this poll, because people say, you know, Gen Zers aren't less ambitious, but they're just doing things differently. So according to the poll, 57% of Gen Zers currently have a side hustle, compared to 48% of millennials, 31% of Gen Xers, and 21% of boomers. So their day job just funds their passion projects, really, is what they're saying.
Okay. I could see that.
I mean, I think it's, you know,
older professionals, they say, can take pages out of this playbook by setting boundaries that stick, diversifying your professional portfolio, prioritizing mental health over corporate advancement, and embracing AI as a tool, not a threat.
There you go. There's some good things there.
Yeah, I still wonder about the, I think it's good to have mental health days and stuff like that, but I also can see as a boss how people would say, we need you here, you know, and I'm not saying it's right. I just think that if you take too many mental health days, they might say, this person's not putting in enough time. Well,
Gen Zers that do take on manager roles say that they are that they don't want to follow the rigid hierarchies or micromanagement styles. They tend to embrace flexibility, prioritize work-life balance, and emphasize collaboration. Those are all good things.
Yeah, if it works out, that's fantastic, I think.
Kurt, when you have a big decision to make, how do you make that decision?
Like buying a vehicle when I don't have a job?
Sure. Is it a gut instinct? Because that's what most people follow. A new poll found that 70% of Americans will go with their gut and rely on it to some extent when making big life decisions.
Let's go with the top 5 here. People say the top 5 things that they would do based on their gut instincts. Number 5 is getting a pet, which we did. Dana and I did. Well, 3. And then number 4 on this list is quitting a job or switching careers. About a quarter of people say they trust their gut when they're doing that.
Breaking up with someone, deciding where to move, and the number 1 thing is choosing a job. 32% have picked a job based on gut instinct.
I don't think I've ever done that. I don't know. It's well, radio jobs are so few and far between. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it was until I got to Seattle. Honestly, I had gone every town I went to, every city I went to was for the job. The first time I encountered somebody saying, I came here because I wanted to live in Seattle, I just figured I'd find a job when I got there. I was like, that's so foreign to me, but good for you, you know?
Yeah,
that's awesome. Because people really want to live here.
Why don't we steal away? Why don't we steal away?
I like dumb criminal stories, right?
I do. What's the deal with this one?
It's not really a dumb criminal story. Here's the deal, and I hope that they don't let this even go to court. A guy in Canada is suing a grocery store because he was trying to steal a car from the parking lot at the grocery store. While he was trying to steal the car, he was punched, kicked, and hit by employees as they tried to stop him. So now this thief is claiming he, quote, suffered permanent hearing and vision loss, nerve damage, and ongoing migraines, insomnia, and panic attacks. I would say, don't steal cars.
Oh,
and
yeah?
I would call that instant karma.
Oh my God.
I mean, does it sound mean to say sorry? I'm not even sorry. You would not now have permanent hearing and vision loss.
Do you
nerve
know what you
damage.
did there? You said
Memory.
instant karma.
Oh, wow. I didn't even catch that. Somebody is more on the ball today than I am.
Oh,
So anyway, that's the one that I hope doesn't even make it to courts. I hope that they just laugh this guy out of court and say, get the hell out of here.
as they
and put him in
should.
jail. All right.
Time for the question of the day.
Yeah, I like this one, and I know it's pretty broad, but people can pinpoint, I think, an answer to this. And I hope we don't get people saying nothing. That's not allowed, by the way. We're going to say that's not allowed as an answer.
Nope.
The question of the day is, what in your life, what is making you happy right now? For Jen, it's, well, let me see. Summer's ending. Well, you're probably happy that, are you happy that Macy's going back to school?
Yeah, I guess these are making me happy right now. One of my friends brought me some beautiful flowers.
Oh, wow.
Those are making me happy right now. They're my favorite colors, pinks and purples.
What's the first name of that friend? Char?
Amanda and Dan.
Oh, thank you, Amanda and Dan, for Jen's beautiful flowers. Where are mine?
This is making me happy. I mean, like I do feel very grateful for my friends and family.
Right.
That.
And I tell you what, even though we complain about it, these dogs that we're fostering and these new dogs that we have, I get such joy out of goofing around with them. They're just wonderful.
Are the puppies in the room right now?
Just Teddy. I mean, Theodore. I can't really turn my camera that way because it's in
Okay.
the screen. Hang on a second. Maybe I can tip it a little bit. Hey, buddy.
Oh
Look at
my
that
God.
lazy dog.
Look at how big he is. Oh my God. Okay.
That's what happens with shepherds. They grow.
We will post the question of the day on our Facebook page, CURT and Jen in the morning, also on Jen Pirac, my Facebook page, and CURT Cruz.
My Facebook page,
That's
too.
right. What's making you happy right now? We want to know. Please.
Let us know.
We do new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Please like, follow, heart, comment, rate us, leave a review. Any of the things helps. And until Friday, which is our next episode, make good choices, find joy, spread kindness, and
Laugh, people. Laugh.
good for the soul. Have a good day.